The power of the story of legacy is that you've got to know your divine connection and you got to hold on. The people that stay with you, the people that stick it out, they're the people in a part of your legacy. Legacy is built through God's divine design for each life that's in this room. And although we like to say that if I just believe him, if I just shabak enough, that the problems will go away, sometimes we just got to live to see another day. And I know that the 3 Hebrew boys who said they were standing in the fiery furnace said that if God delivers us, he can, King, don't worry about it, we good. They were in a place of legacy. They understood that my story has to go this way if I'm going to help a nation be saved. We want our family members to be saved, but we always running out of the trouble. We got to stand in the trouble. Somebody needs to see our God, know our God, and watch God work through you. That's how it happens. That's what legacy is about. It is not about that everything goes perfect. It's about when things are going crazy, that I decide I'm going to keep following Jesus. So just like Ruth decided she was going to follow Naomi, that's the way we got to follow God. We got to say, I'm going to love you with all my heart, mind, and soul. And although these situations are not what I expected, God, I'm going to keep following. I'm going to follow you when my feelings are hurt. I'm going to follow you when I feel rejection. I'm going to follow you when I've been abandoned. I'm going to follow you when my plans fall apart. I'm going to follow you in the embarrassment of things that become public when I thought you were going to cover me and they would not be seen. But you have to keep going. Just tap your neighbor real softly and say, when people walk away, you have to let them and you have to keep going. You can't keep wasting your life running after people who don't want what you're giving them. People try to manipulate you to get you to do what they want you to do because they're looking for something for themselves, right? But when I read the story, it looks like she was really just wanting the best for Ruth. And so she was instructing her on how to do some stuff, and then she left it alone. You got to learn how to instruct people and leave stuff alone. Don't be somewhere telling everybody what you told them and they hard-headed and they won't do it and I've been telling them for 500 years and honey, these people don't want to listen. Cut it out. You're annoying. It might be you. That's why you're quiet. Cut it out. You cannot manipulate people. I have to say that again. You have to learn to give instructions out of the benefit of that person and leave it alone. Let me tell you, this is a sidebar. All the things you're trying to save people from, God has divinely decided that that was a part of their legacy story. I'm going to say that again. You could never save me from the things that I've gone through because it was a part of my story. I would never have written it that way, but I know that all things work together for the good to them that love the Lord, who are called according to his purpose. And so although I hate some of the part of the story, I know that it was working for my good. And so I cannot cheat someone else of their story and what God is doing. If I was you, you're not me. Let's just pause right there. We are not other people unless we are God. We do not know the divine design of what he wants to do. We can only hope that we do, but we don't. I have 7 children, and I don't know the divine design of God. And some of the things that they have done, I'll be like, did you grow up in the house with us? What's going on? Hello? I cannot find that in the Spirit of God. But you know what I don't do? I don't stay up at night. I go to bed. Because they're going to bed. And you may not think I'm deep because I'm not that parent praying right now. I'm just like, Lord, it's in your hand. And I'm asleep. And when they tell me the story, I'll be like, is that what happened? Why do you think that happened? what did you learn from that? And that response that they give me that makes no sense, I'd be like, oh, they're going to go back through that again. And you know what I say? I cannot. I don't want them to go through. I don't want them to suffer. Suffer, honey. I suffer too. And I'm better for it. I'm better for it. I'm better for it. Let me tell you something. Just because we're saved, there's no guarantee that our children are going to come out saved. You just got to inhale and exhale and know that's a part of the legacy. And to train up a child in the way they ought to go, but honey, you don't know how long they're going to go before they return to whatever you gave them in the foundation. And in the meantime, you better live your life. This is how you leave a legacy, because if you die prematurely, if you're sick and you have disease and everything that wasn't a part of the story,